Good morning, good morning, good morning. And good morning, YouTube. Hey, how's everybody doing today? It's a cold, chilly one with a north wind here this morning. It's, I think it was 30 degrees when I got up. So it's 29 now. The sun must be starting to come up. So 29 degrees here this morning. We get our first frost, official frost of the year. And so you know what that means. That pretty much officially ends gardening season for me, because most of my stuff is going to suffer today because it's not supposed to get very warm. Well, it does say it's supposed to get 73, but that'll be later. It's still real cold this morning. Leave it be, baby.
Okay, Dad.
And so it's just supposed to be real cold today. Take a while to warm up, but it's still supposed to be windy. So unfortunately, the wind does not make things easier for us. Trying to get my weather app to come up here. I use NOAA's weather app, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric, which is where weather.gov and all them get their 73 with 10 to 15 mile an hour winds, increasing to 15 to 20 mile an hour winds in the afternoon. So not right now. And so it's definitely going to be a cool one today. Mostly sunny. I like how it says mostly sunny. We are expecting a storm Sunday night through the northern part of New Mexico. So that definitely pushes some cold weather down onto us, and that unfortunately pretty much ends growing season. Sunday night is supposed to get down to 23. Monday the high is supposed to be 29. So supposed to get down to 23 on Sunday night and warm up to 29 on Monday. Monday night is supposed to get down to 19. Maddie, baby, you got to turn that off. Tuesday is only supposed to be 35. Tuesday night, 25. Oh, look, Wednesday we get up pretty good above freezing. We hit 46. So it is definitely going to be extremely cold this next week, for us anyway. So gardening season is unfortunately officially over, which means that today I have to get out and pick all the rest of my peppers. I know it froze last night, but I'll pick up all the rest of my peppers and get them stored, get all my Tabascos ready, and clip the tops, and then give them a quick chop, and I'm going to put them in some fermenting jars and make some hot sauce. So I'm looking forward to that. I've got some videos in the works. Right now my editing software is glitching on me. I could use a different software, I guess, but I hate using different software. I like what I use, and so they're working the issue for me, and I should have it back in the next couple days. Otherwise I'll have to use my cell phone instead of my laptop, which isn't a big deal. But I use my cell phone, and I'll use the watermarked version. It'll just have a watermark on it, no big deal. But otherwise we'll be good to go. And so I hope the rest of you have decent weather. I know this cold front is affecting a lot of people. So all the way over into Missouri and Arkansas and stuff like that. Oklahoma and North Texas is all getting hit with it. So the jet stream is definitely not playing nice. With everything that's been going around, all these weather events. So it kind of figures that we'd get slammed with some extreme cold weather. So, just kind of half expected it, but it is what it is, right? I know I missed last week. We had some stuff come up that I had to take care of. I apologize for that. But unfortunately, again, it is what it is. Life happens, and life comes before YouTube, unfortunately. Sometimes life is YouTube. But we got everything taken care of, and stuff like that, so we're all good. Family's healthy for the most part. With the weather changing and the wind blowing, it's playing hell with mine and the wife's sinuses, and because we both have seasonal allergies, and so it's giving us the dickens. The girls too. It's blowing dust everywhere because unfortunately it's dry. Just day before yesterday, we had a fire here locally, a grass fire. If I had to guess, I'd say it got to be about 20 to 25 acres. It was moving pretty quick, but they got on top of it pretty quick too. So I give kudos to the fire departments there. They knocked it down rather fast, so that was a good thing. And there's a propane place probably half-mile from there. So, but the wind definitely cooperated with them. Had it been a northwest wind like we've been having the last couple of days, it probably, people would have lost their homes, because it was rolling fast, and there's some homes right there nearby, and they're west of where the fire was, so they did a great job knocking it down. So here's to you guys. But caused some delays, some reroutings trying to get home, but but to be expected. Anywho, I know that a lot of people are already getting the cold weather and have been for a little bit. Some people have been getting snow already, I've heard. So my sister-in-law up in Alaska, they've been getting cold weather for a little bit now. So it definitely is kind of coming into everywhere. And yeah, I see it's 35 degrees. It's actually colder here than it is there right now. But it's supposed to be snowing. So it's supposed to snow a little bit tonight, tomorrow morning, in the morning. So for them. But I know for us here, like I said, it's supposed to be cold. It's not getting as far south as I thought it was going to. I thought it was going to be getting all the way down into the East Texas, but it's getting down into the 40s. And they're supposed to get some rain out of the deal, but they're at least not getting this cold front that's sneaking down through here. So that's a good thing. Because like I said, I know over in in Missouri, they're getting the edge of it. I mean, it's in the 30s there, so I'm sure that a lot of people their gardens are going to be pretty much done. A lot of 40s, around too, but so you still got a little bit. Those people that are still in the 40s, y'all still got a little bit. But here it looks like my gardening days are done. So I've got to get out my little hothouses and drop them over the top of the broccoli and the cauliflower. I think that's what I planted, and drop them over the top of the kale, and hopefully that'll keep it safe. We have so much Swiss chard, I'm not worried about it dying back. So the chickens love it when I grab the chunks off the Swiss chard and throw it in with them, so it makes them happy. So that's probably what I'll do this morning, is all the stuff that got frozen, got browned. I'll drop it in with the chickens, and they'll enjoy that. So, but I lost my train of thought. I just derailed it. Homeschooling. I know a lot of y'all do homeschooling. This is our first year with dealing with homeschooling. I know I harp on it quite a bit, but not a lot of the systems out there were ready for or capable of doing homeschooling for the public schools. So it's been kind of a snafu. And for my buddies in the military, y'all know what snafu is. For those of you that don't, it means situation normal, all fouled up, to put it nicely. So it's been a mess, and especially for our middle schooler. They've struggled trying to get the curriculum together. They've struggled trying to keep it together. They have struggled with trying to get teachers to do the online, which I still don't understand, but the schools are doing Monday, Tuesday, go to school, no school on Wednesday because they're cleaning everything. Then they have another set of kids going to school on Wednesday, Thursday. But in the meantime, they have online Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for those that are doing Wednesday, Thursday, or Thursday, Friday, and Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for those that are doing Monday, Tuesday. And then there's a group that are all online that are just doing nothing but online. Now, they don't do online instruction on Wednesdays. That's the day to catch up any of your work. So, which is good. So, our first grader, they've done fantastic with. The teacher schedules the work out in advance. So she's already got her plan done. She has in advance what the kids are supposed to have done by Friday. And so on Wednesdays, when there's no school, Maddie goes online. Excuse me. Maddie goes online and she catches up on all the work that's due by Friday. And it's pretty easy generally. So she does well with it. Our middle schooler, Emma, is struggling because they can't get it together. They have their classroom stuff on like 3 or 4 different platforms. The teachers aren't getting the notifications that the work's done, or the work's not being saved properly, or, something. But we had to go through the deal this past week for Emma so that the teachers would give her the grades she deserved. I mean, they're saying she's missing like 6 and 8 assignments, and she's done them all and turned them in, and we've witnessed it. And she goes to the place where she does the assignments and shows us, and sure enough, they're all turned in. But the teachers aren't checking there, don't know how to check there, or I don't know, or they're not getting the notifications that it's showing up as done. So we made the decision, I'm sure I've said this on previous ones, but we made the decision to go to K-12. We're starting off with our middle schooler. Emma's going to K-12. She's starting K-12 on November 2nd. Meanwhile, she's doing regular school until then. But she's starting on November 2nd doing K-12. And it's public school online. So, I mean, it's no different, but the big difference is they've already assigned her. I mean, here she is, 6, 7, 8 days away. And she already, a week and a half ago, they assigned her a homeroom teacher. So as soon as we got her paperwork in, they had already assigned her a homeroom teacher. They'd already assigned her a counselor and stuff like that. So this is going to be good. I'm sure it's going to be a bit of a learning curve in the very beginning, just like with anything. But they've got it together. I mean, they have been on top of it. They call me. They ask questions. Do you have any questions about this? Have you figured out how to do this yet? Have you figured out how to do that yet? And so far so good. So far I am super impressed with K-12. Can't say enough good things about them. For those that are doing the pay courses, man, that's amazing. Right now, it just wasn't in our budget. So, but they do offer the public school online, and it's a career academy. So everything is geared higher. They want to push the students to find something that they want to do, and help them take the courses that will facilitate that. So that's the local schools here. I mean, they may be fine by New Mexico standards, but not by mine. So not by mine at all. When the state's norms are in the 20s and 30s for math, science, and reading for the students' capabilities, I mean, that's their norms, 20, 30, and 40%. And our student is up in the 80s and 90s. She brings up the whole curve, She's one of those kids. She's harder on herself than we could ever be on her. I never have to worry about making sure that she has her assignments done, because when I say, hey, the teacher emailed me, said you didn't have this assignment done, she starts to panic immediately. Oh no, Dad, I turned it in. And she immediately runs in there, gets on her computer and shows me, look, Dad, I turned it in, And I said, I believe you. I believe you. Either the teacher didn't get it, or they didn't check something, but I'm just telling you what email I got, And so like I said, she is definitely harder on herself than we could ever be on her. So it's just I'm not going to have to worry about her on K-12 at all. I am impressed with the curriculum that they have to offer. Besides the fact that that they have the public school online, they will also offer individual courses if she wants to take them. So, in addition to her public school, excuse me. So that's a good thing. That's a real good thing. But anyway, I'm gonna climb down off my soapbox about that one. I'm looking forward to it. So as you can tell, I'm kind of excited to get her back on the path that she needs to be on to succeed. She has a very high drive and wants to succeed. So we're going to allow her that opportunity. And without these snafu systems holding her back. So she's an artist. So excuse me. She loves to draw. Right now, mostly anime type stuff, but she does love to draw. She's very talented, so we are encouraging that, and we're going to push her towards, nudge her. We don't have to push her; she pushes herself. So nudge her towards the right directions to further that. So okay. Anyway. What do y'all have left in your gardens? I don't have much. I have peppers. I have okra. I have chard. I have kale. I've got some Kajari melons that, of course, after the freeze are probably going to be dead. I've got some loofahs. I have one loofah. one loofah. It's about 7-8 inches. One little loofah. So that's all we got. I planted it late. My bad. Next year I told my wife, okay, yes dear, I'll plant it early. So this next year we have to plant much earlier. The Kajari melons, I've gotten 7, 10. 10. I've gotten 10 of them. I planted it late too, but I've already gotten about 10 of them. We've got a couple more out there. One of them was ready yesterday. It probably fell off last night. But like I said, I still got beans and purple hull peas too. So the beans and the purple hulls, like I said, they'll with all this frost, they're going to be done.
Can I spell Sophia right?
No, it's Sofia.
I tried.
I know.
At least it's a kind of right. At least I got that.
Our Maddie likes to play Minecraft and Roblox, which is a challenge even for us. So
it's a challenge for everyone.
She gets frustrated sometimes. Okay. She gets frustrated sometimes because she's struggling to get something done, and I have to remind her that she's only 6, and that the game was designed for people that were older than she was, that had better hand-eye coordination.
Hey!
So she does really good. She does really good, but like I said, it was designed for people that were older. So, but anyway, back to the garden. Yeah, kale. I've got a little bit of parsley left. Of course, all my tomatoes I gave up on them a long time ago. I still water them, and I'm still getting little onesie twosies. But now after this frost, they're done. So I'm going to go ahead and pop what tomatoes are left on them and pull them up. There's no point in beating a dead horse. So we'll do what we can, do what we can. So, yeah, that's about all I got for y'all today. So, I hope that everybody's doing well. I hope everybody stays warm, stays safe. With everything that's going on out there, the numbers are climbing, which isn't good. You got all the crud going on with politics. You got, it's crazy out there right now. So keep yourself safe and stay safe and stay warm, stay dry, and we'll catch y'all on the next one. So,
don't drink cocktails.
Y'all
They're alcohol.
Be safe out there. No dough, no problem. Just grow. God bless y'all. And goodbye, YouTube.